Hey fellow tech enthusiasts, get ready to geek out because we have some juicy tech news for you. Microsoft just spent a cool $69 billion to acquire Activision, so get ready for some major gaming shakeups. And if you hate fumbling with those pesky SIM cards, Qualcomm has got your back with their new iSIM technology. No more stabbing your phone with a paperclip. Plus, Ford's Latitude AI will make you feel like you're living in a sci-fi movie with their self-driving technology. And finally, Apple is taking over India with their first manufacturing plant. Siri, can you say domination? Stay tuned to find out how these tech innovations could change the game and our lives. Buckle up because Microsoft is about to make the biggest purchase in its history by acquiring Activision for $69 billion. That's right, folks, $69 billion. Who knew gaming could be so expensive? Now, you might be wondering what Microsoft is planning to do with Activision. Well, they're not just planning to take on industry leaders Tencent and Sony in the gaming market, they're also looking to venture into the metaverse, where people can work, play, and socialize in virtual online worlds. It's like living in a video game, except you don't have to worry about health bars or getting eaten by a dragon. But here's the catch. The acquisition has faced some regulatory hurdles, which means Microsoft has to offer licensing deals to its rivals to secure EU antitrust approval. It's like Microsoft is throwing a bone to their rivals, saying, hey, you can play with our toys too. But don't worry, they're not giving away everything. Microsoft has made it clear that they won't sell Activision's Call of Duty franchise. I mean, who would want to give away such a lucrative franchise, right? And to make matters more interesting, Microsoft has already signed 10-year licensing deals with Nintendo and Nvidia to bring Call of Duty to their gaming platforms, which is conditional on the green light for the Activision deal. It's like Microsoft is saying, you can't have Call of Duty, but you can borrow it if you're nice to us. Of course, not everyone is on board with the acquisition. The UK Competition Agency has suggested that Microsoft divest Call of Duty to address its concerns, and the US Federal Trade Commission has asked a judge to block the deal. It's like everyone wants a piece of the gaming pie, but Microsoft is saying, sorry, the kitchen is closed. Microsoft's acquisition of Activision is not only set to change the gaming industry, but it's also one hell of a roller coaster ride. Let's hope Microsoft can secure the necessary approvals to make this deal a reality, and who knows, maybe they'll throw in a free game of Call of Duty for good measure. Qualcomm has just announced that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 has been certified as the world's first commercially deployable iSIM. I know, your head is spinning with all these SIM acronyms, but don't worry, I'm here to break it down for you. So you know these little plastic cards you stick into your phone and connect to your cell carrier? Yeah, those are SIM cards. And apparently, they're as outdated as a flip phone with a monochrome screen. I mean, they can only hold up to 265 kilobytes of data in that tiny 12 by 9mm space. That's like trying to fit an elephant into a clown car. It just doesn't work. That's why we moved on to eSIMs, which solder a tiny chip onto your phone's motherboard. It's like a little tech baby nestled in the heart of your device. While eSIMs are definitely an improvement, they still take up precious space on your motherboard. That's where iSIMs come in. Instead of being a separate chip, they're integrated right into the SoC. It's like a little SIM sandwich, all packed into one delicious slice of silicon. Of course, we'll need the cell carriers to hop on board with this new technology. But with Qualcomm's iSIM solution being fully compliant with the GSMA remote SIM provisioning standard, there shouldn't be any major issues. And hey, it's held to all the same security requirements as eSIM, so you can rest easy knowing your personal info is safe and sound. So what does this all mean for you, the average smartphone user? Well, for starters, it means more space in your phone for other cool tech features. And who knows, maybe someday we'll be able to fit a whole movie theater inside our phones. Okay, maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but you get the idea. The future is looking bright, my friends. SIM card, you are officially canceled. So Ford just announced they're starting up a new subsidiary called Latitude AI. And why, may you ask? Well, it's to develop a hands-free, eye-off, unsupervised driving system. And you thought your last road trip was boring, but it gets better. To create this new driving utopia, Ford rehired about 550 employees from Argo AI, the autonomous vehicle operator that shut down last year after Ford pulled its funding. Talk about awkward. Hey guys, remember when we said we didn't want to pay for this project anymore? Just kidding, we actually do. Can you come back to work, please? Latitude AI will be based in Pittsburgh, where Argo AI was previously headquartered. But don't worry, they're also setting up engineering hubs in Dearborn, Michigan, and Palo Alto, California. Oh, and they're even going to operate a highway speed test track facility in Greenville, South Carolina. Who says driving has to be boring? So who's leading the charge of autonomous awesomeness? Ford is tapping its executive director of ADAS Technologies, Sami Omari, to serve as CEO of Latitude AI. But wait, there's more. Peter Carr, not to be confused with a vehicle, is going to be the Chief Technology Officer overseeing Latitude's product and technical development. Talk about some heavy hitters. But let's not forget about the main attraction, Ford's Blue Cruise Advanced Driver Assist System. Blue Cruise is a level 2 system, meaning the vehicle controls major functions like acceleration and braking, as well as lane centering and automatic lane changing. But here's the catch. While drivers can take their hands off the steering wheel and feet off the pedals, they need to keep their eyes on the road and be ready to take control at a moment's notice. Sorry folks, no snoozing behind the wheel just yet. Now, you may be wondering why Ford isn't just going all in on fully autonomous vehicles. Well, let's just say they'd rather collect monthly ADS subscription fees for their millions of customers than wait years, or potentially decades, for an urban robotaxi service to begin generating profits. Plus, let's be real, Level 4 autonomous vehicles are enormously expensive to develop and maintain, and with many operators insisting on moving slowly as the technology matures, it's no wonder Ford's taking a more cautious approach. Ford's making moves in the autonomous vehicle game, and who knows, maybe one day we'll all be cruising down the highway with our feet up, our eyes closed, and our wallets a little lighter. Until then, let's just enjoy the ride. Namaste, techies! Some fantastic news for all you Apple fans out there. The company is partnering with Foxconn Technology Group to build a new factory in India, and it's expected to create 100,000 new jobs in the next 10 years. That's more jobs than I've had fake mustaches. And the best part? The new factory will be in the state of Karnataka, which means we'll finally have an iPhone that can handle spicy food. This move is also a smart one for Apple. By increasing production in India, they can reduce their reliance on China and potentially avoid some of the political tensions between the two countries. Plus, with a population of over 1.3 billion, India represents a huge opportunity for Apple to sell more iPhones. I mean, everyone needs a phone, right? But let's be real, the real winner here is Foxconn. They're investing $700 million in the factory. That's a lot of rupees. Maybe they'll finally be able to afford their own iPhones. All jokes aside, this is great news for India and for Apple. The country has been trying to attract more foreign investment, and this move by Apple could encourage other companies to follow suit. So get ready, India. You're about to become the new iPhone capital of the world. Maybe we'll even get a new emoji for it. We hope you enjoyed our latest tech news update as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. If you're feeling generous, don't forget to show us some love by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video with your tech-obsessed buddies. And hey, if you're looking for a weekly dose of tech insanity, be sure to join us on Wednesday for more tech news. We'll keep you updated on the latest tech trends, innovations, and gossips. Thanks for being a part of our tech tribe. Until next time, keep your gadgets charged and your apps updated.